Google sent me out to the Made by Google event in California to check out the 7 new Pixel devices that were announced today. There's a lot to talk about, so let's jump right in, starting with the new Pixel lineup of phones. There's now the Google Pixel 9, Pixel 9 Pro, Pixel 9 Pro XL, and Pixel 9 Pro Fold. Each of these phones have a new similar design with a flat display and a very familiar looking flat metal edge. The back of all these phones feature a redesigned Pixel camera bar with a material design look. The new design is more durable and comes with 7 years of Pixel drop updates. Internally, they are IP68 dust and water resistant, and they are all powered by the new Tensor G4 processor, which is designed for the most advanced AI on Pixel. The Pixel 9 has a 6.3-inch Actua display that is 35% brighter at 2,700 nits and a Gorilla Glass Victus 2 front and back. It has a 10.5 megapixel autofocus front-facing camera and a 50 megapixel main camera and a 48 megapixel ultra-wide camera with a single zone laser detect autofocus. It includes 12 gigabytes of RAM and increased charging speed and will now charge up to 55% in just 30 minutes. It comes in obsidian, porcelain, wintergreen, peony, and it starts at $799. The Pixel 9 Pros have a very similar spec to each other, with the main difference being the size of screen. They have the Tensor G4 processor with 16 gigabytes of RAM and are designed for advanced AI, and it comes with 1 year of Google One AI Premium plan with 2 terabytes of online storage. They also feature the temperature sensor that is now FDA approved for measuring forehead temperatures on humans. It also comes with an ultra-wideband chip. The front-facing camera has been upgraded to a 42 megapixel autofocus camera with a 103-degree field of view. The rear camera lens is now 50 megapixel main lens, a 48 megapixel ultra-wide, and a 48 megapixel 5x telephoto lens, which is also going to be great for macro photography. The Pros also include a multi-zone laser detect autofocus sensor to help your photos be in focus with more subjects in mind. The screens are Super Actua displays with up to 3,000 nits of brightness. New Pro camera features include Super Res Zoom on video, enhancing your videos up to 8K with Video Boost, and more. You have the option of the 6.3 Pixel 9 Pro starting at $999, or the Pixel 9 Pro XL, which starts at $1,099, but it does feature the fastest charging ever on Pixel with a 45-watt USB-C charger, charging the phone 70% in only 30 minutes. That is really fast. These are all available in obsidian, porcelain, hazel, and rose quartz colors. Now, even though all of the Pixel 9s are a solid upgrade, I was most excited to see the Pixel 9 Pro Fold. They have somehow made it thinner, lighter, brighter, and even bigger. Because it has adapted some of the Pixel 9 aesthetics, it has been given the Pixel 9 Pro in its title, even though it has a different camera setup. It is built with the Tensor G4 chip and has 16 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabytes of internal storage with a 6.3 outer display and an 8-inch inner display that is 80% brighter. In comparison to the Pixel Fold, the outside of the phone is not as wide, but taller. It makes the outer screen very useful for day-to-day phone tasks, and the size and weight make it feel much more like a regular size phone. Because of the thin phone, it does make opening the phone slightly difficult, but a case can easily add a lip that gives you a little bit of grip. There's also a new fluid friction hinge that gives it a smooth feel and can be used in tabletop mode for hands-free pictures. The biggest improvement is that the phone slaps. But one of the biggest improvements of all is that the phone now snaps fully open. No more having to force the fold to make sure that it is open all the way, wondering if it's going to break. Once the phone is open, we can see that the bezels have been significantly reduced and now have a beautiful looking large display that can be used to get things done. Now let's talk about the camera setup that needed to be adjusted because of the thinner 5.1 millimeter display, not including the camera bump. The inner screen camera and the front camera are a 10 megapixel ultra-wide camera with an 87-degree field of view. The rear camera system has a 48 megapixel wide camera, a 10.5 megapixel ultra-wide autofocus camera, and a 10.8 megapixel telephoto camera. A few new features brought to the Fold are an updated multitasking bar. You now have the option to keep it on screen, so when you go into different apps, it keeps the multitasking at bay. You can now make an app pair that will appear on your home screen so that you can quickly open your favorite apps right next to each other. A new camera feature called Made You Look that helps you keep your kids looking toward the camera has been added. This is so cool. When you have the phone open and press the rear camera view button, you can select Made You Look feature. This then turns on the outer screen with a fun animated character that will keep your kids distracted. The character will then play different animations and have different sounds to keep your kids' attention. There's a new feature in Google Meet where you can have a video call and have two different participants with their own camera view on each display. So I can be on my side of the Google Meet with my camera and my display right here, and they can be on the Google Meet with their camera and their display so that we're not both kind of crowding the camera. A pretty cool little addition. There's also a new YouTube TV multi-view option, and then more games have been optimized for the display. And good news, it is also IPX8 water resistant. The Pixel 9 Pro Fold comes in porcelain and obsidian and will be $1,799. Now that is all of the different Pixel phones, but there's a few differences between what you're gonna get with the Pros and the non-Pro model. Now the main reason you wanna go with a Pro model is because of those extra camera features, which are Pro controls, higher res photos up to 50 megapixels, zoom enhance, video boost, 8K videos at 30 frames per second, night sight video, and super res zoom video. Now some of the other features that will be available to all Pixel 9 phones are Magic Editor, which can now reframe your photos, suggest cropping, and even expand your scene. Reimagine. It allows you to change roads and water, day into night, and much more, all through different AI. Now out of all of these new features, I think my favorite is going to be the new Add Me feature. I usually am the photographer of my family, so I'm missing in many photos. This feature allows me to frame the shot of my family, take the photo, and then have somebody come and replace me, and it uses AR to help guide them to exactly where I took the photo, and then they can help me be positioned correctly, snap the photo, and then it will automatically merge those two photos together so that we have the perfect shot without finding a separate photographer or learning how to use Photoshop. Very exciting. Now, a few other new features are a new Pixel Screenshot app. This makes it easier than ever to keep things organized just by taking a screenshot. You can quickly save info like events, locations, and more, keeping all your screenshots tucked away into a simple to use app. There's also a new Pixel Weather app that can give you an at-a-glance summary of the weather before you head out for the day. You also have a new Pixel Studio that allows you to generate images and photos in real time. All the other favorite Pixel features are still here, like call screening, night sight, audio magic eraser, and more. But they are also adding satellite SOS, where you can connect to an emergency service via satellite even when there is no cellular service available. There is also an About This Image feature, which will help you to do a reverse image search to see the authenticity of an image and see if it was created by AI. Gemini has received a large update where it can now summarize messages in Gmail and Docs, and you can use it to take a photo of an event and it will check your calendar availability. And with the new Gemini Live, it has more natural voices that you can choose from.
Great, let's get going. Here's one of the voices I have, but there's more to choose from. Swipe to give them a listen, or just tap start to get chatting.
Here's another voice I can use. I'm looking forward to discussing with you the world's most profound questions, like why is pickleball so popular?
This feature also allows you to have a conversation with Gemini to brainstorm and help answer your day-to-day questions.
Hi there, I'm doing well, thanks for asking. It's always nice to hear from someone. How can I help you today?
I need a few ideas for something fun and educational we could do together.
How about doing a classic science experiment like making a homemade volcano? It's super easy, and there's a real sense of excitement when it erupts. Wait, I can find a few other ideas too.
Another great demo that was showed off was Call Notes. So while you're on a call, you can enable this feature. It will notify both parties that Call Notes has been started. And then once your call has been complete, it will save the most important information from the call, maybe a phone number or a calendar event or some notes from your doctor about something that you need to do or exercises you need to complete. So this is so cool that you'll be able to have all that right built into the Pixel 9. Next up, we have the Pixel Watch 3 41mm and the brand new Pixel Watch 3 45mm. The new sizes request I have had for a long time, and I really think it's going to be the perfect size. Compared to my Galaxy Watch 6 Classic, it has the same size as screen, but display is less bulky with the nice pebble design. The Pixel Watch 3 has a bigger and brighter Actua display. It is more responsive and it has up to 2000 nits of brightness and dims to 1 nit for the always on display. The battery size is 35% bigger and can charge 20% faster on the 41mm. The improved battery will last 24 hours and 36 hours when on power saving mode. The heart rate suite of sensors on the back is the same as the Pixel Watch 2, but they have improved the accuracy of the fitness tracking algorithms. They announced one more feature called loss of pulse detection. This means if it does not detect a pulse using its many different sensors, it will then warn you that it's going to call emergency services. After 20 seconds, it will then call emergency services, and this could help save lives. Really impressed with this new ability to make sure you are okay. It also uses the same watch band mechanism on the Watch 2, so you can continue to build out your watch collection. The watch is designed to guide you to your optimal workout with an all-new readiness and cardio load tracking. You will now see a readiness score to help you properly recover and a morning brief card to help you stay on track. There is a new auto bedtime mode, which is long overdue, but now it will automatically track your sleep when worn at night and also enter a mode to help you save battery life. You can now also have a live video of your Nest Cam and your Nest doorbell notifications and have two-way communication right on the watch, letting visitors know you'll be right there. There's also a new Google TV remote so that you can control your TV right from your wrist without needing to find the remote. There are now better media controls where you can change the song easily and adjust the volume, and you also have call screening capabilities right on the watch. You have 40 different workout modes, and Google has been working on a new running feature that allows you to plan, perform, and progress your run. So we'll have a history of your different routes, and you can run that route again and improve on your score. You can add more features with the 6-month free trial of Fitbit Premium and use the ultra wideband digital key to unlock supported cars, and it has a new and improved remote camera app to take the perfect picture from your watch a little bit away. The Pixel Watch 3s come in matte black aluminum and the polished silver aluminum, and the 41mm also comes in champagne gold aluminum and will be $349. And the 45mm has a matte hazel aluminum and will be $399. You can also get the LTE model for $100 more. Lastly, here are the Pixel Buds Pro 2. I'm very excited about these as I lost my Pixel Buds at the gym and I need an upgrade. These have a great new design with a wing tip that helps keep them secure in your ear. They're also 27% smaller and 24% lighter for a more comfortable fit. It has a Tensor A1 chip that was built for advanced audio processing that processes audio 90 times faster than the speed of sound. This will also help the buds adapt to your environment, canceling twice as much noise and help deliver clearer calls. When placing the buds in your ear, they have what is called a twist to adjust stabilizer to help lock them in your ear when you're working out or keep them a more comfortable fit throughout the day. Now, to try out the ANC that is 2 times better, all you need to do is hold down on the earbud and it turns it on. And as soon as I did this, it was completely silent. I could barely hear any murmurings of what's going on. Here you can hear what it sounds like outside of the earbuds, which was very loud. But I am so incredibly impressed with these. And then you have all the other controls where you can swipe to change volume, tap to pause and play, and then hold down to turn on transparency mode if you want to hear what's going on outside. And an 11mm driver, which gives you more powerful bass, and a new high frequency chamber for more treble. The earbud battery will last 8 hours, with the case giving you up to 30 hours of usage. They are now adding Gemini to the Buds Pro 2, and it can be used even after you have locked your phone and placed it into your pocket. If you lose the Buds Pro 2, they are now part of the Find My Device network for more accurate location tracking. Would have been nice if that was on the last model. But the new case actually has a speaker built in, so you can now ring the case or the earbuds, whichever one you are missing. So it's great that you can easily find that, and the volume will gradually increase up to 100. They also have spatial audio with head tracking, and they know when you are starting a conversation and will automatically turn on the transparency mode so that you can hear the conversation. The new colors are bright and vibrant, and the wingtip design really locks them into your ear nicely. The Pixel Buds Pro 2 come in porcelain, peony, hazel, and winter green, and they will be available for $229. And so that is just about everything that was announced today at the Made by Google event. I'm mostly excited about the Pixel 9 Pro Fold, the Pixel Watch 3 45mm, and the Pixel Buds Pro 2. I'd love to know what you're most excited about down in the comments, and let me know what else you want to see in my upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching. See you on the next one.